Hey guys, welcome back. So today I want to show you how I fit my workouts into my schedule. So how best to schedule a workout in and around an already chaotic schedule, especially a family-oriented one. And I also want to tell you about the best time of day to work out. That's coming up. Welcome to DadBod Fitness, guys. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I want to inspire change, motivate your transformation, and help you share that with your family. So today, if you are someone who's new to working out, to fitness and wellness, and you're starting to think about how to fit it in your schedule, or even if you're someone that's already in that world, doing your workout, doing your nutrition, but you're just reassessing, this video's got something for you. So what's the best time to work out? Let's think about this. All right, so let's visit the question of the day. What is the best time of the day to work out? Now, I actually really kind of poured into this. I was really curious, what is the most effective? And this was back when I had a little more flexibility in my life, when I just had one kid and my wife was not running her own business, to actually think about, okay, maybe I should be switching up when I'm doing my workout. So there is research all over the spectrum, across the board. Do your cardio in the morning. No, do your cardio at night. Weightlifting sessions should be at the end of the day. If you're gonna do cardio, always do it after your weight training. Oh no, you should do it at lunchtime. Like, there's everything. Do weight training in the morning. Do cardio at night. Always do cardio at night or after weight training. No, you should be doing your weight training in the middle of the day. So stuff all over the place, telling you all sorts of things. And I'm like, what on earth? Okay, what is the actual right answer? What should I be doing here? Here's the true answer, granted from my own relatively humble opinion. The best time of the day to work out is whenever you can do it. That's the key. Whenever you can fit your workout in, do it then. Don't worry about, oh, you should be doing cardio in the morning. Oh, you should be doing weight training at night because you have more energy. You'll be able to lift more. Don't concern yourself with that. When you've got 1,000 things going on, and I know, I'm right there with you. When you're trying to be there for your kids and make sure to speak into their lives, when you've got all that going on, you can't be that concerned with the small gains or small losses that you may or may not encounter by doing your workouts at certain times of the day. Also, most of us have full-time jobs. I don't know about you, but I can't really leave work to work out. And even if I made the time, which technically I could, I'm gonna be all sweaty.
What do you think you're doing?
Get my sweat on.
I build you this temple to the human body, and you're lifting what, 5 pounds?
I want to really push my workouts. Who wants to go back to work and stink? Not this guy. Plus, my coworkers would not be too thrilled. So again, the best time of the day to work out is when you can make it happen. So you might be all wondering, because I know I probably would be, it's okay, well, Dave, what's your schedule look like? Not that I'm all important or anything like that, but let me just kind of give you a glimpse of what my workout looks like. So my schedule really has varied. It's kind of gone all over the place. Typically, it was always in the evening. I'd get home from work and I'd go straight to do my run or to do some lifting or whatever the case might be. As I got more into fitness, absolutely, that was always the case. And that worked. It really did work for a while. I definitely felt like I had the most energy, didn't really want to get up early. I used to roll out of bed 20 minutes before I had to leave for work. I know some people probably do it less than that, but I'd throw on my clothes, eat the food that I want to, grab my lunch, and head out the door. Doesn't work like that anymore. In case you're wondering. So I typically did my workouts, and a lot of times it was my wife and I working out together, which was kind of nice. Before kids, that's what we did. It worked out. I found very quickly though, as my son got older, my wife started her business. She's usually working on evenings. I had to start changing that up, and I had to make a sacrifice and switch into the morning. That was tough. I used to have some different hours, and I used to go into work a little bit later, like 9:30. So it really wasn't too bad getting up at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock to do a workout. But that's since changed. I'm usually to work by, it's somewhere between 7 and 8, which means I'm up very early to make sure I can get my workout in. So I needed to be there for my family when I got home. When I walked in the door, my wife was reaching that point of stress and, okay, I need a break. Not always, but a lot. When you're home with the kids all day, that's gonna happen. So I had to make sure that I was there present, especially for my son as he became more engaged, and then for my daughter as well, as she's now getting more engaged. I had to make sure to be there. So I obviously put my emphasis, I have my workouts in the morning. I get up somewhere between the hour of 4:15 to 5:15. Early. I know. You don't have to do that. This is just what works for me. So I get up that early to make sure that I can get it in. I'm tired. I can't get a meal in before my workout, but it's okay. I swap things around, bend things to make things work, and I feel better having it all done by the end of the day. And you might too. So again, you don't have to do this. There's other solutions as well. If you've got kids, take turns with your spouse to be able to work out. My wife and I have tried that as well. If your wife works in the afternoon, take the kids for a run. Go for a bike ride. If it's winter, sometimes they'll have fun kind of dancing around with you. Put on some music, put on some TV if you have to. Even if it's for 20 minutes, if you can get something in that's gonna help you feel motivated and feel better, that's the key. And it shows your kids as well what kind of emphasis being healthy and being fit has in your life. My kids they'll get up sometimes and they'll do a little run in place, or they'll wanna come in here and start, grab my weights and lifting them all around. There's all different things, and they actually enjoy being with you. So if you can do it with them, even if you have them, that's great. And make it fun. Okay, so let's say that you're like, no, I can't make it work any other time during the day. I'm gonna have to do it in the morning. It can be tough. I know getting up early really is not fun. And if you're someone who has trouble with getting up, I've got a few tips for you. These are things that I've slowly come to. I used to pop right out of bed the moment my alarm went off. Up, and I was ready to go. Number one child came along, first child came along, started to get a little more sluggish. Number two child came along, really got terrible, hitting the snooze button quite a bit. So first tip, set your alarm clock away from your bed. I mean, I'm talking like give yourself some distance so that you actually have to physically get up out of bed to go turn off that alarm. A second tip, the 5-second rule. I don't know if you've ever heard this, and there's a 5-second rule for anything really. You have 5 seconds before you have to do something. So mentally count down in your head, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good to go, and then get up. So the other option is try to get to bed earlier. And I know, I hear all you parents going, ha ha ha, that's a funny one, Dave, because that's how I feel. I've had people tell me that. Well, let's try to get to bed earlier. Make sure you get your 8 hours in. That doesn't work for my life, and I'll try to. My wife and I, a lot of times we're working at night once the kids go to bed. So usually it's by after 9:30, 10 o'clock, we're starting to get ready for the day. So that's really difficult. But if you can, even if it's 1, 2, 3 nights out of the week, try to get to bed a little bit early so you can get a little bit extra sleep. So another thing for kids, try to take turns with your spouse getting up in the night to be with the kids. If they wake up, if they're sick, or if they have a nightmare, or whatever the case might be, try to share that responsibility with your spouse or with your partner. I have found 5 hours of uninterrupted sleep is far better for me than 7 or 8, even 8 hours of broken sleep. Another tip, prep all that you can the night before. So you need the least amount of time to be able to get ready to go to work or to go to school or to whatever you need to do. Prep your food, prep your clothes. I mean, everything down to having your shoes and your bag by the door. Anything that's gonna save you time in the morning that you could actually use to sleep. So final last one, get up, and I know this is difficult, get up right when your alarm goes off. The more you snooze, the harder it is for you to be awake the rest of the day. And they've done studies on this, scientific research, that when you snooze, it actually causes you to be more drowsy throughout the day. As soon as your alarm goes off, it hurts like crazy. Just get up and get going. As soon as you get moving, you'll feel good. All right, so pick a workout routine that is attainable. Find something that you're gonna have time to be able to complete. So the ideal time to work out is actually from 30 to 60 minutes. You don't need an hour and a half, 2 hours in the gym. I used to think that was the case. In order to have a nice physique, a nice body, you gotta put in 2+ hours at the gym. That's a myth. It's not true. The ideal time is 30 to 60 minutes, somewhere in between there. And it can be less. I've seen people do 20-minute workouts and still get great results. The idea is stimulus. You're stimulating your muscles, you're stimulating your body to break it down so that it can grow. You don't need to be there for 2 hours in order to be able to do that. So remember, even if it is only a 20-minute workout, that's okay. If all you can get in is 20 minutes, have an intense 20-minute workout, do what you can, enjoy it, and then move on. Let it go, and don't be discouraged. All right, final point here. Give yourself grace. I'm gonna say it again. Give yourself grace. Don't condemn yourself when you don't accomplish what you want to. Don't embrace that defeatedness if you didn't eat well for the day or if you had something you shouldn't have. Let it go. Give yourself grace and press on. All right, question of the day. Do you prefer to work out at the gym or at home? I want to hear it. Hit me up in the comments below or tweet me or tell me what it is you prefer and why. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being with me. As always, remember, be intentional and bring the intensity. Can't wait to see you again in the next video. Check out a couple of the recommendations here on the next step in your fitness journey. I'd love to have you continue with me on this journey. Hit subscribe below. Subscribe, man!